Every addiction ranked. By the duck. Let's tap in. Let's see what we got today.
About video game and caffeine addiction, but today we're going to discuss them all. We're going to rank all the worst addictions in a tier list. And
before we even start, what do y'all think is the worst current addiction to have? Like, it's many. Like, you could have like addicted to caffeine, addicted to vaping.
S tier, it's gonna
wait. Damn, nigga, can I talk? Me personally, I feel like being addicted to gooning in this time period is setting back the human race. You know what I'm saying? Like you it's not only just the men too. It's crazy because it's like we live in a time where men can't seem to keep their hands off their meat, and the women can't do the same. And it's like I don't know what's causing it. Well, I know we all know what's causing it. The rise of the OF demons and porn being on fucking every platform. Like even the platforms that it's not supposed to be on, the shit is there. But
go from the least concerning all the way at F tier, the most concerning addictions. And at the end of the video, we're gonna crown an addiction the worst ever, and we're gonna crown it the G tier. First up, we got on the list that I shittily made in 5 minutes: shopping/spending money. Now, a lot of people just have
shopping and spending money. That is something I do understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. Like, we live in a time period where unfortunately everything sucks, and the only thing, like, one of the only ways to really feel good about yourself, especially in a moment, is to spend on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as though as long as your priorities are in order, like your bills are paid, you know what I'm saying? Car note, rent, you know what I'm saying? Car insurance, all that great stuff. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're taking care of your responsibilities, or, you know what I'm saying, things that are important, you don't feel bad for splurging on yourself. Don't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a rainy, like, and this is not financial advice. I'm no financial advisor. I'm terrible with money. I'll be the first person to tell you. Like, I'm one of those people that I feel as though fuck a savings, fuck a rainy day funds. Like, obviously you need those things. They're important, but life be life, and sometimes in order to feel good, I just need to splurge on myself.
The sudden urge to get a new designer bag, even though the Michael Kors bag is doing the job just perfectly fine. And it can get to the point where people can put themselves in debt, spend it on a credit card, and are just completely irresponsible with their money. Sometimes I'm hauling ass to multiple stores. I'll go to this store and that store. It's like a whole ass roadmap for the day. But most people will not get to the point where they're like overdrafting on their credit card. So
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the dumbest things you could do. I don't fuck around. Like, your credit is important. Like, cash is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to burn money. But if you're literally signing yourself up for credit cards just to splurge, and if you're not paying that shit back, you're only fucking yourself up in the process. You're not gonna be able to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, in the United States, credit is king.
We'll give it like a calm D tier. Social media. For this one, it all depends on what you're consuming. Because if you're consuming that skibbity toilet or lanky box, or any like janky ass YouTube Kids video, your brain cells are gonna be fried.
I think we already at that point. I think social media has done so much, like, irreparable damage to the human brain. Like, we were never meant to have access to all of this. You know what I'm saying? It's too much content in the world. It's too many people in the world. You have access to view too many people. You know what I'm saying? Most of these fucking social media apps are cuck apps anyway. You know what I'm saying? People aren't using them like how we used them back in the day. And I say back in the day, I'm only 26. Get off my nuts. I'm not old. But, like, people aren't using them like back in the day when you were connecting with people. You were liking, you were commenting, you were, you know what I'm saying, showing support. You were following. Now niggas are generally, they're just watching you. They're watching you from across the street. You know what I'm saying? Social media, I like to think of it as a fucking, like a house. Not a house, a neighborhood. And everybody is just in their own house with their blinds closed, just peeking. Just fucking staring at you. Just staring at you. Not engaging, not interacting, just viewing. They want to keep tabs with everything that you're doing. And that's why I fucking hate social media today. It's terrible.
And if I spend too much time consuming content, I will literally feel tired for the entire day. So with that, you won't even be productive. So we'll give it like a C tier. It's obviously not.
That's not C tier. No. So social media addiction is a real thing. Like some niggas genuinely cannot go outside in public without fucking being on social media because they feel so uncomfortable being in their own skin and being in the public and just being in like public space that they have to be constantly on their phone shuffling between fucking apps and checking the weather. Like, that's social media addiction is probably like one of the highest. It should be like B or A tier if this was my list, but it's not,
Not that bad, but it will definitely distract you, and it will distract 4.95 billion people if they consume too much and if they're not careful what they consume. Vaping. There's nothing good that comes out of this. The only thing you'll get out of vaping is popcorn lungs and coughing. Alright, people will just hit this thing repeatedly and just try to get a buzz every like 2 minutes.
But the thing is, what is the buzz? I've never vaped and I never will vape because my thing is if you're going to smoke something, why don't you just smoke the real thing? Why don't you smoke some weed? Why don't you smoke a THC pen? And don't take life advice from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying do those things, but you can justify smoking something that actually makes you feel something. Smoking vape and smoking hookah, that shit is just you're just breathing metal. You ever seen that ad? You said you're breathing metal. It's metal in your lungs. Like, once I seen that was enough for me. I didn't even have to try it. Fuck what I want metal in my lungs for.
Yeah, dopamine release about to go crazy when you hit the Nicholas team, but it lasts like 2 seconds. And it tastes like horse shit. And it
like literally, you got to think about it. Put it like this, right? Everybody in society, like if you're like me, you judge cigarette smokers. Gang, if you smoke vapes, you're like a fucking cigarette smoker on crack. You know what I'm saying? If the fucking cigarettes are SD, vapes are HD. It's the same shit but in a different font. So if like whenever I see people vaping, it's just like, ew, you're basically smoking a cigarette. Don't like, ew.
It looks like you're sucking on a dick. So we'll give it an F tier. Along with the threats of vaping, there's a very cringe aesthetic around it. Like, for example, someone will just vape on their story, and I guess I'm supposed to be shivering in my boots. Oh, shiver me timbers, he's got a vape, guys. I'm not letting my girl near him. Music. Alright, this John is on all day for me. I have crazy hours on Spotify. Is music an addiction? I really have no clue.
I wouldn't say music is an addiction.
But how can you not get enough of these bangers? Like, oh my god. Like, I'm on a whole nother planet. I'm floating. I'm turning up. Music is just great. As
the way I see it, music. All right, so I see what he's doing here. The worser the addiction, the lower it goes on the addiction scale. Okay, that's the case. You know what I'm saying? W ranking system. But music to me is an art. You can't be addicted to art because every human being has an artistic trait to them. It just depends on how much you choose to exercise on that artistic trait. But I don't think music can be an addiction. Like, imagine saying, oh, I'm addicted to music. Like, what?
Here. My body literally gets the chills when I'm floating to a song. But I don't see any downsides to listening to music unless it's a distraction to you. Next, we got caffeine. Your heart is literally gonna pull up to your bedroom and murder you in your sleep if you drink too much caffeine. And the kidneys are gonna put you in a body bag and throw you in the grave.
I think caffeine gets a misconception, right? I think caffeine is only harmful to you if, like, you got some people that's their first and only fucking meal of the day. You know what I'm saying? Some people wake up at the ass crack of dawn and they're literally just waiting for Starbucks to open so they could fucking get a sugary caffeinated bomb. Like, that's what they want. But I believe caffeine in terms of like energy drinks, because I consume a lot of energy drinks, but at the same time, I'm active. If you're an active individual, if you're a person who's in the gym, and not just in the gym lifting weights, but you also got to be, doing your cardiovascular, exercises. You got to be taking what they say, 10K steps a day. You got to be running. You got to essentially just don't be a fat fuck. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a person who's lazy, who's not putting their body through activity. If you're consuming caffeine, you need to be using that caffeine. That shit is energy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is just drinking hella caffeine and they're not even doing anything. They're sitting on their ass. I'm saying you're gonna fucking put your heart through cardiac arrest.
Kidneys are gonna be crying for help, and your heart is gonna be beating so fast. If you have an appropriate amount of caffeine, it'll help you lock in. But I don't know how people can have so much caffeine. If I pass 1 cup of coffee, I'm doing the jitters at my desk. So we're gonna have to give it a D tier for that. If you're overusing caffeine, you're just missing the point. So its purpose is just gone. Next we got ALK, or apple juice. Yeah, I don't see myself ever getting 10 beers deep to the point where I'm walking sideways like, I'll happily pass on that, because when I'm at a bar and I'm trying to get a girl's number, I'm gonna be looking in the opposite direction of the girl. If I'm 10 beers deep,
Yeah, I think alcohol addiction, alcohol addiction is definitely up there. I believe it's like them niggas didn't create AA meetings for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, alcohol is one of those things, right, where you consume it and it's not great. Like, I think everybody knows that alcohol isn't great. I never not once heard a person say, I'm drinking this because I solely love the taste. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite beverage to drink because it tastes good. No, people generally drink it because they like how they make it. They love how it makes them feel, or they're trying to drown their sorrows, or they're running from their problems. So fucking the alcohol, once it gets in their system, it takes their mind off of the shit that they're going through in their life. That's what people drink alcohol for, simply the experience. Whether it gives you a good experience or a bad experience, it's an experience nonetheless. But yeah, alcohol could be up there. And two, on top of that, it's just like, dang, if you out here just drinking every single weekend, check your stomach in, like, I want to say, like, a month. watch how much you look in the mirror and you fucking hate what you see. I'll tell you that. That was enough for me to, like, not overindulge. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person who's body conscious and you constantly looking to keep yourself in good shape, alcohol does not help you in the slightest, especially if you're a constant and active drinker of it. It doesn't.
be looking at the wall. And this is every college kid's addiction. This is at every frat party known to man. Some frat guy will come up to you and be like, yo, you want a brewski, dude? Like, they're serving this shit like it's at a restaurant, unless it's like BYOB. So I guess
and especially beer drinkers, I can't fucking stand, like, if you're out here drinking like any beer, I don't give a fuck, it's Corona, Modelo, fucking Dos Equis, fucking Coors Light. I don't give a fuck what beer it is. Like, alcohol is cool, but if you're drinking beers and the beer is your alcoholic choice, you're a fucking loser, man. You're a loser.
After you slam down your brewski like a frat guy, some random's gonna come up to you and start dapping you up like, yo, bro, you're my homie, man. I love you, man. Who the hell was that? Yeah, alcohol makes you loose with about anybody. Like, at first, like, whenever you're at a party, the vibe's awkward at first, and then hours later, everyone's turning the hell up. But yeah, people drink responsibly and don't go over their limits. We'll give it like a C tier. Because some people, when you get around them and they have too much, it's just so annoying. People will just be mad obnoxious, but it will help you warm up at social functions, because you don't want to be that sober guy at the party, trust me. But drink responsibly and don't be an idiot. Next we got the green G, or that gas. I just felt lethargic and stupid for just 2 hours. They're the type to wake and bake. They'll have it on them at all times, and they'll be fried basically everywhere they go. You don't want to have too much because you're gonna be puking. I know.
Yeah, and with weed, it's just kind of like a lot of people, like, it's not as bad as it was back then, because it's starting to get legalized in some places. Obviously, it's still legal in some other places too, but it's like people are starting to turn their heads to it. But it's like, I think weed can be bad when, like he said, if you're awake and baker, like, the first thing you do when you fucking open your eyes is roll up. Gang, it's like, did you even try? You know what I'm saying? And some people can function off the weed. Some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people actually, like, that shit helps them kickstart their, I don't know how. But some people, they're able to function. They're able to, you know what I'm saying, actually get work done. Some people are, like, it don't affect them in the way that it affects you and me. You know what I'm saying? We smoke every now and then, and guess what? I want to eat the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? I want to eat and eat and eat, and after I eat, I want to fucking pass out. That's just how it affects me, depending on what I smoke and when I smoke. But some people, like, I salute you. If you could fucking wake up and the first thing you do is put blunts to your fucking ashy ass lips, if that's the first thing you can do, and then you can still go out your day and, like, you know what I'm saying, get the shit that you need to do get done, I'm jealous of you, boy.
From a friend, it's not fun. And sometimes you could have pretty bad trips, so we're gonna have to give it a D tier. Next up, we have eating. More specifically, just overeating or junk food in general. Now look, if my mom makes a whole batch of cookies in the oven, I'm bloating down there like I'm Drake, just sniffing the air like cookies and milk. It just hits. It hits harder than my dad's bed. But yeah, after I'm done eating the cookies though, all the happiness, the joy I got from eating the cookies is gone because I feel like a tub of lard after. I feel like I evolved from Grimer to Mutt. And if I eat too much junk food, like I'm literally just gonna be on the couch lying there like, ugh.
Yeah, and I think overeating becomes a problem when it depends on like what the shit that you're eating. Like you just seen in that last video before we got to here. Well, not the last video, but the last frame that he just showed where it's all that fucking Whataburger in one sitting. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a person that's just spamming fast food. Like I don't think that you can overeat fucking ground beef, chicken, vegetables, potato, like things that are good for you. You know what I'm saying? There's like, you can eat as much of it as you want as long as you know what I'm saying, still exercising and shit. But if you out here eating fucking McDonald's, fucking Wendy's, Burger King, like on a daily basis, again, you ain't doing nothing but fucking stuffing your body with oil and fat and like just nasty shit that your body would never even digest if it never even knew the shit that you was putting in it so often.
I'm literally just gonna feel like shit. But never should you get to the point where you're doing mukbangs like Nick Avocado. Like, that shit is not healthy. Bro is just playing a very dangerous game. Some companies will add whatever they can to their food to taste good, so it can trigger that dopamine release and you eat more and more.
Yeah, and that was one of the things I learned too. It was like a lot of these foods, like obviously we don't know 100% of what is being put into the like processed foods, like especially in America. Our foods are heavily processed. Even the shit that you think that you just go to the like ground beef, you don't even know. You don't know. But it's like it's a simple thing what you would think, but you generally don't know. So imagine what these niggas is putting in these fucking these super duper mega meals from fucking McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine what they're putting in. And what he said is not a lie either. They have literally certain ingredients in the food that they're not even fucking food related, but they're ingredients that are put in the food that get you addicted. Like the main purpose of that ingredient is to get you to keep wanting it and craving it and craving it and craving it. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think your fat ass be craving fucking Wingstop at fucking 12 a.m. on a regular Wednesday? You know what I'm saying? It's something in that hot and honey rub that is just calling your name. And it's not your fault. You may think it's your fault, you know what I'm saying? Even if you are a little obese, a little overweight, you know what I'm saying? You hungry all the time, but it's not your fault. It's the ingredients in the food that are literally, you know what I'm saying, toxins that are put in the food to make you yearn for it. It's not you. Trust me, I get it.
Junk food is good, but too much, it's not good for you. So we'll give it a B tier. Next, we have gambling, and gambling is just stupid. It's literally just a waste of money. You have such a low percentage chance of winning at a machine. Like, they literally rig the goddamn thing so the company makes the most amount of money.
Like, literally, bro, the house always wins. It always wins. One thing about a gamble, like, I ain't gonna ramble on this one like the other ones, because I genuinely I don't understand gambling, especially sports betting. Like, that's one of the things that ruins sports for me, because nowadays niggas cannot simply sit down and fucking watch a game without putting in a parlay. Like, they just can't. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't even like talking about gambling. Just know if you gamble, you're retarded.
Like, I tried sports betting and that shit went horrible, so don't do it. I thought I was an avid enough viewer of the NFL to the point where I thought, you know what, I could probably win. Nope. I got absolutely shit on. The odds are impossible, alright? They try to make you think that you're gonna be the one to win that milli, but you're not. All these machines literally just statistically fuck you in the ass.
Like, literally, I only ever been to one casino in my life. If you've in the DFW area, you probably know about the WinStar Casino. I walked in and it's just like the most depressing shit I've ever seen. Like obviously when you get to a certain age, you want to do shit for the experience, but I'm a person that I can't help but notice my surroundings. Like, it's just a whole bunch of sad ass people fucking sitting on machines, fucking smoking cigarettes. Fucking just it's no windows, there's no outside lighting, everything is bright, everything's makes fucking noise. Like, I'm just in, like, you're just in there overstimulated. I can't see how some people spend fucking hours at a time at a fucking slot machine, just wasting your life. Like I don't know, bro.
And you could lose thousands of dollars from this addiction. So F tier, it's garbage. Like with
Definitely.
shopping, at least it's not empty money, you get stuff. But with this, no, nothing. Working. Now a lot of people just like to take extra hours, which of course, go ahead. But working can get to an addiction to the point where you're just a workaholic, just sitting there.
I don't think nobody's a workaholic by choice, though. You know what I'm saying? We live in a society where inflation is doing some things to our butt. I'm not trying to be vulgar, but inflation is like giving it. And you know what I'm saying? If you're not working, you gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta work 40 plus hours a week just to survive in this shit. So I don't blame a workaholic. I could never blame a workaholic. Like genuinely, if we did not have to work, I don't think there'd be a person that say, I want to work for free. No, my nigga, it started with slavery. Actually, it started with indentured servants. Then niggas moved to slavery. And now we have modern day slavery, which is aka having a job.
Grinding on the grind for hours. No sleep, no food, just grind. Yeah, you're just gonna burn yourself out doing this, trust me. And you won't be able to stay consistent at your job because you're not doing a healthy amount. But if you are working a lot, it can be a good thing because you're like hella productive. We'll still give it an S tier. This addiction probably will get you the furthest in life. If you're addicted to your work practically and you love it so much, it can definitely get you places, but you gotta step away at some points. Love addiction. This is the one where you constantly are just chasing a relationship because you want to be like Drake getting all giddy when you see your girl. I guess that's the feeling that they're addicted to, is that fresh relationship, the start. Their self-esteem just takes a massive hit when they're single. It's like they need to be in a relationship or else their self-confidence is gonna be below sea level. But yeah, constantly being
low-key, I can't stand those people that always feel like they gotta be, you know what I'm saying, up under somebody. Like if you have a friend or I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? If this is not to you, but you got somebody in your life that's like this, who always got to have a boyfriend, always got to have a girlfriend, always got to have somebody they talking to. They just can't be fucking alone. Nigga, you need to get help. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's that attachment shit, that codependence. Like, that's unhealthy too. That's just as unhealthy as a fucking toxic relationship. And not many people talk about that.
In and out of relationships and trying to chase girls and trying to get them to love me back doesn't sound very pleasant. And if you're out here chasing, bro, you're just gonna be labeled as desperate. So we're gonna have to give it like a D tier. Like, this could possibly send you on an emotional roller coaster. So
I wouldn't say D tier, more like C.
No. The Hub. Yee. It's not a taboo topic for a reason. It's one of those unspeakable things people do in their rooms late at night, pitch black. And then they just sit there like a toad on a bench when they're done. Hubbington will literally mess with the inner workings of your mind. And your self-confidence is just gonna be cooked. You're basically Sneeko through the phone at that point. And you won't even be focused either. You'll be in class sitting there thinking about the baddie you just saw in there last night. Let's just put it into perspective. You were to go to the gym, get a crazy pump in before you go out on a date with this girl, or you go on Hubbington.
And I will tell you, like if we being honest, right? Like that's what we're doing. Let's be honest, right? I can only speak to you from a man's perspective, but as a person who indulged heavily and still indulges often, you know what I'm saying? This stuff does fucking play with your mind. It plays with your brain. Like you said, it affects your confidence. It affects how you see the world. You know what I'm saying? This low key is one of the worst. If I'm had to be honest, this is like the worst addiction to have because it's so easily accessible. You know what I'm saying? The entry level to gooning or to masturbating or to being addicted to corn, however you want to phrase the shit, nigga. The entry level is like there's nothing stopping you. The moment that you have access to a phone, a computer, a laptop, anything that has a mobile internet history, there's nothing stopping you from typing the letters XXX and then a whole fucking world popping up. You know what I'm saying? Something that you may never even have seen before. It's so easily accessible to you the moment that you gain consciousness. The moment that you start to question stuff, you start to seek out different things. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the most harmful things to ever, you know what I'm saying, be discovered by humans, to be discovered by the everyday average man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever heard it, but there was the fucking the North Korean soldiers who fucking left North Korea to go help in the army. I don't know if they went to Germany or somewhere, but they went to go help another nation's army, and then them niggas, one of the first things that happened, they got addicted to porn. That's one of the first things. Niggas that spent their whole life not even having the internet, the moment that they get internet, what do? Get addicted to porn. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the things that sets us back, like, so far.
Which scenario do you think you'll feel more confident in? There you go. And if you're saying Hubbington, you're just coping. We're gonna have to give this one a G tier. But the video is not over yet. There could be another addiction that tops this one. That can be crowned the duck's worst addiction. Next we have video.
Nah, honestly, I don't think there's, like, he literally put that shit in G tier. He put porn in G tier because it's the gooner tier. It's nothing worse than that. Let's be honest, it's nothing worse than that.
Video games. It's kind of comparable to social media. Like if you spend too much time.
Nigga said video game. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's it. I'm gonna draw the line there because video games and gooning, they're not the same. One of them is just a pastime, and yes, too much gaming could be bad, but too much gaming is not gonna affect you for like too much time tugging on your meat. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same. They're not even close. It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed the reaction video, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, comment. I want to hear y'all opinion. I want to see what y'all think. What do y'all think is the worst addiction to have in 2026? I'll see y'all in the next video. We out of here. Peace.